Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. The date today is the 12th of October 2023, and I am recording late because literally, you know what, most YouTubers, they have 2 SD cards and 2 card readers and 2 video and 2 like vlogging cameras for this specific reason. But yeah, honestly, like editing that video, the video I just put up on, well, today's Thursday. Yeah, today's Thursday, by the way. The video I put up technically today, honestly, took me almost 2 days to edit. It wouldn't export, and the memory, and it was a nightmare. But I didn't give up. I did not give up on you guys. I promised you guys a video, and I delivered. So I hope you guys like that video. It's basically well into the day, so practically, as you can see, I'm like cooking dinner. I went to work today, and yeah, work was alright. Just like went to the gym. By the way, I no longer have to worry about Breakfast Club, or at least for the time being anyway, because one of my colleagues has taken over. Thank goodness for that. But then he was like, oh, how about if you go to the one in Wandsworth, which, you know, that's the one I took you guys to that time. And I was just like, no, absolutely not. Too far. I basically told him, no, it's too far, I'll end up being late literally every day. You know what, that line actually works, you know, it works. If your manager's trying to send you somewhere and it's further out, just say, oh, I'll end up being late every day, I won't get to it on time. Trust me, you'll see how quickly, they'll retract their obligation. I'm like, okay, don't worry about it. Yeah. So, just cutting this. Went back to work. Yeah, yesterday was my first day back. Had a good day yesterday. Had quite a good day today as well. Thought it would have been wet play today, but it wasn't. It was like literally pissing down with rain. Even though I don't have Breakfast Club, I practically told myself, okay, we're getting back into the gym and we still have lunchtime cover, so that's still we're still sort of limited on time still. So I said to myself, okay, we're going to wake up the same time as Mum, which is basically the time that I would be waking up. Haven't had Breakfast Club, which is basically like 6. But I think I woke up at like 6:30, I don't know. But either way, I left out just slightly after my mum and went to the gym. Had an amazing work session. It was cardio day. Then I come home, done a bit of maths. Done a bit of maths, and yeah, exported not exported, it was already exported, because I had to literally like have it on all night, literally. So my laptop needs a serious rest because it's been on for 48 hours. It needs a serious rest. And what else? Done some maths. Went to lunch club. Lunch club was good. Went to Castanero. Forgot my packed lunch. Yes, I have started making a packed lunch. Number 1, for the sake of being healthy, and number 2, because literally I'm kind of broke after my holiday, I'm not gonna lie. Like, until my next wage comes in, I'm broke. Also, I was supposed to have a first aid course on the Saturday, but because my manager, I was asking about it because he basically mentioned it and then never mentioned it again, so I wanted to know if that's still going on. So I asked him, he said basically it's not going ahead anymore because, you know, they couldn't get the venue or whatever. I don't know. And yeah, so after work, came home, had a hot shower. Dominique broke the shower curtain yesterday, so had to have the shower with no shower curtain. The stress, the anxiety, oh my god. Had to mop after, basically after it was all done, had to mop. I feel extremely tired now though. Like, I feel like, yesterday I kept feeling faint. Like, I kept feeling this sort of, you know when you feel like you're spinning but you're standing still sort of thing. And not in a drunk way, but more in a, like, I feel faint sort of way. But anyway, time to do some pasta. So it's just us kids eating. Mum doesn't want anything. So it's literally just going to be a tiny bit of pasta. I'm not going gym tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Before I had lunchtime club, what I would be doing is going to is basically just going to body conditioning, but I actually haven't gone to a class ever since I've been doing lunchtime supervision, which is really annoying because that is literally the one class that I do really like. So I've just had to just go to the normal gym, basically. Just washing out the pasta. My mum, which is really good, she's sometimes able to bring home food from work, is mince. Obviously gonna re-season it and everything, but it's already cooked. It's already cooked. Fine. But yeah. You put that on top of it, but yeah, it's totally fine. You know what I was thinking though? I need to tell you some more about that boat I went on, because every time I say it, I feel like I wish it was filmed. You know, I wish there was a camera that can show like how it is filmed. So basically, I don't know the name of the boat. I mean, if you want a description of the way it looks, you know in Destiny's Child's music video Survivor, you know when they're in that orange sort of boat and they're like, it's dark and thundery and they're like, and that Michelle is like singing her brilliant notes. Yeah. So it's basically the same sort of boat as that. Anyway, so you've got that boat, and then you've got this speed sort of jet ski thing, pulling you, and along is attached to this rope. And when it first started, because obviously I didn't see it as okay, it's gonna be scary at all. I did not think that at all. I thought, okay, you know, it's gonna be sort of like a nice sort of, I don't know, nice sort of cruise down the ocean. And yeah, I guess the jet ski is a huge hint that it's gonna go fast. But even though he said it's gonna go fast, I didn't realize like the power of being in the ocean and the wind. It's crazy. So let me just give you a description. Yeah, so we signed up to do it, and it was like literally just like, I think it was 15 euros each, which really is not bad at all. We was like, that's brilliant, yeah, sign us up. So we all paid 15 euros. This literally like the day we landed, literally that Friday. And none of us has slept yet, not properly. You know, we're still kind of tired and dead from the plane, you know. But anyway, so at first we get in, we get in, and you know, the guy's like, okay, because I wanted to vlog. I'd be dead, or the camera would be dead. One of us or both of us will be dead had I vlogged, you know. So anyway, I went to go in with my over-the-shoulder handbag, and then my side bag, and my GoPro, because I thought, oh, I'll vlog it, you know, that'll be brilliant footage, blah blah blah. Constantly thinking of you guys. Anyway, I was about to risk my life for you guys. Anyway, but then the guy was like, you know, don't take any personal belongings, anything such as phones, bags, loose jewelry, sunglasses, wigs, like literally he was naming everything. He was like, do not bring. So there's like these little mesh sort of this sort of mesh baskets for you to leave your stuff in. And obviously, you know, if it was in the UK, I'll be a little skeptical, like my bag and everything is just there for anyone to just walk off with my shit. But it was, you know, just the excitement of being in Spain, just, you know, not really thinking about that at all. Anyway, but that's besides the point. Before you asked, no, nothing happened to our personal belongings while we was almost dying. Anyway, so we go on, we sit down, and the guy, I'm first, so he says to me, do you want to sit on the side or the middle? And I said, which way is best? And he said, the middle is the safest place, but the side isn't, but not the side. The side isn't as safe as the middle. And me being me, I was like, you know what? I don't want to be in the safe place. I will be on the side. Dumb mistake. Anyway, so I decided, okay, I'm going to be on the side. Dominique was on the other side, and then Sally was in the middle. And we thought, okay, that sort of evens it out. She's the shortest, we're both tall, you know. It just made more sense. Anyway, the guy said, you know, no, like, it has to be more than just one person in, and then no more than 4 people in, which, you know, it kind of backed up. I'm going to put a picture in right now. So if you look very closely, there's these little loop things on the boat thing, and they're what you hold on to. I know it looks like you see the straps, you think, okay, you guys get strapped in, tied in, blah blah blah. No, you don't. You are in control of your own life, and as spiritual and as therapeutic as that sounds, it's not. You're in control of your own life. You're in control of how tight you hold on. And you're in control of whether, you know, because if you let go, you let go, basically. If you let go, that's it. So, it started, he was like, oh, you know, like, what did he say? Yeah. So he was like, oh, whatever you do, a lot of people there get tempted to throw their hands up in the air, don't, otherwise you'll go over. Obviously we was wearing life jackets, but those life jackets ain't gonna save no one. Not in that choppy ocean anyway. Anyway, I would have still drowned. Anyway, so the guy's like, yeah, you know, like, don't put your hands up, as tempting as it is, otherwise you'll go over. And then so Sally was like, has people gone over before? And he was like, yes. And then she was like, say you're joking, say you're joking. And then he was like, yes and no, you know, sometimes, yeah, every so often. He said it so casually. You know, like European people, they're very like direct. They're not mixing their words. And you know what, I was actually grateful he didn't lie to us, actually. I was actually grateful for that. So, anyway, so me and Sal's like, what? Lisa and Bob just like, what? But like, we're still not really taking it seriously. Don't worry, we didn't put our hands up like, we're black. You know, we did not. Anyway, so, what was I gonna say? So it starts, yeah, he was like, oh, if you put your hands up, you'll go over and in with the shots. And then I was like, shot? And he was like, no, not big shot, baby shots. And then he started singing the baby shark, and we like joined in. It was like hilarious, but then we can't one bit. So there's baby sharks in there. Anyway, so it started, and at first, you know, it was fun, it was fast, but it wasn't fast as in, oh my god, this is fast. It was fast as in, oh my god, this is so much fun. You know, it was like, oh, I love Spain, blah, blah, blah. You know, screaming, getting all excited. Then he said, oh, I'm going to go a little bit faster. And we were like, yeah, sure, go ahead, go faster, that's fine. Anyway, he goes a bit faster and it's like, yeah, woo. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to go a little bit faster. And we're like, yeah, sure. And then he goes a little bit faster, but it feels really fast because you remember, there's no like seated padded place for you to be like just fit in or where, like there's no, it's basically the boat and the strap things and you hold on. No matter what your position, no matter where you are, you hold on. So anyway, I don't even want to imagine the kind of disasters that's happened on those things, which I am sure there's been a billion. Anyway, so he's going fast now, and I'm thinking, okay, this is going a bit fast. The water is hitting us in the face, and obviously the salt in the ocean is like literally like popping us in the cheeks, everything like that. But like, I'm like, okay, you know, this is fast, but this is fine for me, you know, not any faster. Then he's like, I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Anyway, remember, this is Spain. We're 3 black girls here. He is having a whale of a time, you know, going nice and fast, and I am literally dying, literally. And you know, it gets like you're holding on, and then like there's even one point where like my whole arm is behind me because I'm so busy holding on, but because I slipped down because of how fast it's going, and like because he starts and stops, and like it bounces up and you're bouncing up and down, your head is hitting the back of the boat, you're trying to pull yourself up at the same time, water is literally gushing you in the face, you feel like you're drowning, you know, you're trying to pull yourself up, and then just as you pull yourself up, he bounces one more time, and my hand one of my hands slipped off and my whole body went over. And when I say I went over, Dominique likes to say, oh Nicole, you didn't go over. Sally almost went over, but you didn't go over. You know, you just like basically changed positions. But no, I went over. The reason why is because like, just as I was trying to push myself up to sort of sit up, because obviously like there's no seat, it's not like a thingy. It's not like a roller coaster. There's no seating area. There's no, okay, this is where your bums go, that's where you stay. It's basically, here's some straps, here's the boat, you're on your own, basically, you know. So anyway, so I go over and what all I see is the ocean. I don't see no one else, no land, no nothing. The ocean, blue, 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 blue. Because I'm holding on, but then obviously I managed to pull myself back because I'm just like holding on like this, upside down with my whole body diagonal in the air, and I managed to pull myself down because I'm like, ah! Literally, it happened so quick, but those few milliseconds, I will remember that feeling for the rest of my life. I have never wanted to live so much than those few seconds, and I was traumatized. And that's when I started to think, this is dangerous, actually. This is not fun at all. Those two was having a whale of a time, saying, yeah, go faster. And then when Dominique said go faster, a lump came in my throat, and I was like, no, don't go faster. And like, I started to cry, literally cry like a 2-year-old who's just like got in trouble. Like that was literally me. Like I literally just started crying, literally. And like them two found it hilarious that I was being dramatic. Once I saw Sally almost go over as well, because she almost went backwards, but then Dominique was holding, Sally was holding my legs down, Dom's was holding Sally's leg down, you know, it was like, and then Dom's was like trying to push my butt up because I kept trying to push myself up without like going over again. But like, when I thought, okay, this is dangerous, I thought, okay, it's gonna end soon. You know, these things, they go on for like 15 minutes, half an hour tops. But the thing is, that was literally the longest 30 minutes I have ever experienced. Ever. It was so long, in fact, like I felt traumatized. I was traumatized, I really was. And then there was a part where I almost went over again, and I begged the guy, because the guy would, every so often he'll stop, he'll come scooting around, and he'll be like, oh, everybody good? And these two was like, yeah, we're great. And like they're laughing at me because I'm literally crying. And then and I'm like, no, you know, like I don't, because these two are saying, yeah, we want to go faster. I'm like, no, don't go faster, like, and I'm making up excuses. Like, you can see it in my face now. I am not enjoying this. I am not enjoying it. It's going fast. I am visibly crying, you know, I am visibly upset. I'm even like at the point of making up like excuses, saying I got heart palpitations, I have asthma. I'm like, I said both of those things. Did he listen? No, he didn't. He went with Dominique and Sal went, and he went even faster, and it was the most traumatic experience I think I've gone through in, I don't know, like, it was traumatic. By the way, is that fireworks I can hear? Sorry, are you hearing me, or are you just hearing a bunch of fireworks in the back? I am so sorry. But yeah, it was traumatic. The force of, like, it's funny how, like, obviously he's on a jet ski, so it is going fast, and like we're like just 3 girls on this like boat, and we're having to hold ourselves up and blah blah blah. But the force of the water was literally smashing on up my face. I think I swallowed like a good litre of ocean water, which is really not good for you, by the way, but still, swallowed like a litre of ocean water just from screaming. My eyes was burning from so, like, it was absolutely mad. Dominique accidentally kicked Sally in the face by accident, because when it bounced up on like a wave or whatever, we'll all go up and slam back down, and obviously we're slamming back down and our legs are just going plump wherever it goes. Dums kicked Sally in the face, my foot landed on Dominique's stomach, like literally it was crazy. But I have never been so traumatic. And afterwards, when it was finally over, he was like, right everyone, you know, you can shake out your arms and legs, you know, like, well done, you all are so brave. I know he was saying that mainly because I was the only one crying, like literally crying like a baby. I was like to them, I was like, I am not talking to you guys. I was so serious, I was so pissed with them. And then I come out and I just sat down and I cried like a baby, like literally I cried like a 2-year-old, literally. And then I got on a video call with Mum and I told her all about it, and Mum was like lovely. She was like, oh, you know, like, you're fine, hon, like, don't worry, you know. And then Sally bought us all shots. She was like, oh, Nicole, what drink do you want? I was like, something strong. And so we had like 3 shots, and then a shot of tequila, and then the woman, like, she put cinnamon on oranges. She said it's better, but it kind of tasted kind of mediocre. It was alright, I guess, but whatever. Anyway, let me dish out this food. But I personally feel, there was even, when we first got there, there was a family who was about to do it, and there's this girl, she looked like, there was a dad, or old granddad, who looked like he needed to be in a nursing home. I'm sorry, but he was super old. And there was a dad, a granddad, granddaughter who, well, I'm guessing the granddaughter because she's like 11. She looks around 11. Very skinny little girl, you know, as most little girls are. And then I think the mum. So it was like the 4 of them, and I was just thinking, because they got there before we did, but we previously booked, because we booked that we went back to the hotel and we changed and then we come back, and then I think you probably see it in the video, they asked if we've paid because they wanted to just go on, but they said no, someone's already booked and there's the last booking, and that booking was our booking. And to be honest, I look back on that family and I'm thinking, you know what, we saved you lot. Like, because if we're like all in our 30s, 20s, and we struggle to hold on. You got a granddad, you know, who looks like he can't even hold on to his toothpick without, you know, his hand shaking. You got the dad who's got a beer belly bigger than anything. You got like a 10-11-year-old girl who's so tiny, who literally, like, you know, she's too young for it basically, like, you know, she would definitely, you know, blow away with the wind. Then you got the mum, which is just like, she just looked average, you know. And I just thought, rah, we saved you guys. Then I started to think, actually, you know, is there actually an age limit? Because they didn't say anything about the little girl's age. She looked like very much a little girl. She looked about 11 years old. And it's like, yeah, there's a life jacket, but just because you have a life jacket, that doesn't mean you can't drown. You know what I mean? Not all life jackets are that great. And I know some people's thinking, yeah, but it's a life jacket. No, you can still die, you know. I'm pretty sure there's like piranhas, baby sharks, all sorts in the ocean that will happily gobble you up, literally. So I just thought, is there even an age limit on these things? So basically, lo and behold, I thought it's my duty, after almost dying, you know, it is my duty to come on here and warn you guys, never ever go on that, because it was traumatic. I mean, you got some people who's daredevils, who jumps from cliffs, they cliff dive, they skydiving, they do all the outdoor sports, and there's probably absolutely nothing to them. They're probably, you know, they're probably happy to just jump into the ocean, you know, the deepest part, and feel no way. But me, no. I am someone who can just about swim. Well, not just about. I mean, I done front stroke, back stroke, breaststroke, but still, I can swim in the swimming pool. I can't swim in the ocean. I can't even attempt to swim in the ocean. I'm sorry, I can't. So that's basically it. I just thought I should warn you guys about that, because the thing is, it's like, I don't think there's any height restrictions. I don't think there's any age restrictions. We didn't get asked anything about our health. We didn't get asked nothing. I mean, literally nothing about our health whatsoever, which is real bad actually. For something that's like so dangerous. It's basically like, and then like, had we not booked, would they really let that family go on? Would they really allow that little girl to just, would they just say to her, oh, hold on? I mean, you know, I'd literally hate to think what would have happened if we hadn't booked. But I'm pretty sure also there's probably tons of people who's probably watching this thinking I'm crazy, because I've probably gone on this like 10 times. They know exactly what I'm describing, what I'm talking about, and they're seeing it as, Nicole, you are an absolute baby. And that's, you know what, I will happily take that title of a baby, happily, because I will never go on there again. Dominique said she'd love to go on there again. She thought it was amazing. Me, no. I can say I've gone on it, and I can also say I don't like it. I really don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yes, I've been on there. Yes, it's an experience. Yes, I'm not going to say it's not an amazing experience. It's just a traumatic experience. You know, in theory, yeah, it is an amazing experience, but in reality, my reality, it was the most dangerous thing I think I've ever done. And I'm not saying that with, oh my god, what a rush. More like, oh my god, I'm traumatized. Anyway, sorry this wasn't really a vlog. I started videoing late. I'm super tired. I can even hear in my voice that I'm just like tired. My eyelids are like literally dropping. But I just thought, okay, it's Thursday. I know obviously I couldn't edit. I couldn't do a video because I was already editing and everything, like, well, not editing, but my video was, well, like, one thing about me is like, even when it's exported, I don't like to delete the footage until I know, okay, it is up and safe on YouTube. I don't mean delete the footage as in delete the video that's exported, but I mean delete like delete what's on my SD card. And I also don't like to vlog while I have a whole bunch of stuff on my SD card, because then I don't know what is what, which is which, etc, etc. Or is this with this video or just with, I don't like that. I rather know where everything goes, etc, etc. Anyway, dinner is ready. I am tired, oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and say like, comment, subscribe, do all the nice things, turn on your notifications, share, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one, and it'll be a proper vlog next time. I'm so sorry.